Hello there. Husker here. Episode 3 of Banjo Kazooie. Last time I finished off Bubble Gloop Swamp. And this episode we will be moving onward to... It's kind of weird. There's like a duo of stages here that you can do in any order, kind of. Which is sort of how the game is in general, but there's... What's interesting is that these stages... They each have an ability that the other benefits from, and you have access to them at basically the same time. But you need an ability from from the other to finish the other one. You know what I mean? Hard to describe. So what I usually do is I dip in to one of them, get the ability needed, and zoom back to the former stage. I tend to do Gobi's Valley first. It's the one that's coming up next in like the geology of the lair. We're about to find it. We'll come back for this later. We can't fit through there right now. But they give you the painting for this one first. But it's later in the lair. It's like another floor. It's like 2 floors above us. It's interesting. But what I will do is I'll slide inside. That's a bad way to word it. I'll slide right in to Freezezy Peak, and I will get the ability there. And then do Gobi's Valley, as I usually do. Could do it vice versa. I don't want to. I'm used to doing it this way. It also just feels right to me to get Gobi's out of the way first, because like I said, it's first in like the order. We have so many notes. This is the boots. I don't want that just yet. We'll be taking a quick little plunge to the floor below once more. I love this lair jiggy, honestly. I think the hiding place for it is so cool. This game was really smart. It did a lot of fun things, had a lot of creative ideas. This is one of those games too where I personally feel like they had fun, you know? Like, yeah, game dev is work, absolutely, but there was a lot of imaginative thinking happening here, and I think it came from like a passionate place, you know? And see, this is where you find the Gobi's jigsaw puzzle. So it's like, they probably want you to do Freezezy first, but... Maybe you don't need the other ability from Gobi's, maybe you don't, but I feel like you do. The only situation that it's required in Freezezy Peak is that there's a race. And every time I've attempted the race without the shoes, you get the speedy shoes in Gobi's Valley, I can't quite do it. So it might just be me. It might just be that I'm stupid and that I don't know how to go about it, but, you know. If it is, it is. I have no denial of that. I just am not totally sure. I always unlock these guys too. Our little shortcake. Wow. Shortcut cauldrons. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. I'll be in and out of here real quick. I just gotta step in the door, basically, and back out. I really wonder if you can beat the race without the shoes. They don't force you into them, but they're there. Like, they're there for you to take advantage of when you're doing the race. Which leads me to believe that, like, it was designed around it, and like I said, I can't do it without them. Okay. We got it. This is a wonderful world, by the way. I can't wait to do it. For some reason, Rare just went all out on Christmas with their winter stages around this era of games that they were developing. Diddy Kong Racing is also like this, where it's just in your face Christmas is the only way I can think to describe it. And we need the excuse me, we need the boots. Gobi's Valley is kind of weird. I like it, but it is kind of strange. It's basically Bubble Gloop 2. Structured very similarly. Sweaty Betty, her best friend. Warty Girls Weekly magazine. Camel Spit Milkshake, gotcha. Didn't mean to talk to you again. It's just there. So there's this. You saw the sand there. Sand is everywhere in this. You step in it, you take damage. I guess by that measurement, though, you could also say that Freeze's Peak is kind of similar. I don't know. They became very interested in like harmful, like ankle-high water, I guess, which is fair. It provides challenge. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. Oh, man. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Feels good when it does, though. I tend to take a bit in this world, but we shall see. Oh my god, please. Man, I just love this game. Any chance I have to sit down and play it, I am just happy as a clam. We need eggs coming up, so I have to remember to, like, keep them in stock. I need to stop firing so many. I'm just doing it to be sure I get one in there. Thankfully the hitbox on the mouth is pretty generous. As I am not the best at aiming the eggs. That was close. You fall and hit the ground in this game, it's like you fell and hit the ground IRL. It does not feel good. It just sounds painful. I may as well do this other one while I'm within reach of the flight pad. These jumps are so like weird. You can kind of like finagle it a little bit and do all kinds of stuff that you normally couldn't. I knew I was gonna end up making a fool of myself eventually here. It's just the way it goes. Good time, good stuff. I just want to get on his back. God. I did it earlier. I did the Talon Trot jump, and I curved it just right. It always works once and then never again. It's very particular. It's funny, you get the flight in Treasure Trove Cove, and then you don't really get to use it very much at all, like, for 2 stages. I think there's just that part inside Clanker where you can use it in the tiny little room. There is no usage of it in Bubble Gloop. But I guess you would have, if you're just playing the game naturally as a kid, you would have had plenty of time to like mess around with it in Treasure Trove Cove. Because it is very big and empty, like in the sky and open. You have a lot of like room up there to play around if you wanted to. I could use the beak bomb, but I don't trust it. I'm afraid I'll hurt myself. That's the move that I got out of Freeze's Peak before leaving. It's so scary. While I'm up here, I'll go ahead and do this one. This is what we needed it for. Pretty simple little jiggy to get. This guy's voice would not gel today, for obvious reasons. That isn't even the end of our egg usage here, so I need to conserve. Alright. That's all for the flight pad, I believe. Ah, there's one thing. There's a honeycomb. Empty honeycomb I'll be grabbing. With it. I'm gonna wait to do this section. There's a little challenge here, but I'm gonna wait because there's something that happens that changes the environment and makes it a little less scary. Oh, the honeycomb landed on the top of the tree, I think. We want to go over here anyway. Get those shoes I was talking about. This is the last ability in the game, I believe. I think that's what he was telling us there. That I rudely ignored. Yeah. Token. I think back here is the honeycomb switch, or not. I am thinking of something else entirely. I'm thinking of another pyramid. Oh my god. That was close. Wouldn't have been the end of the world if I missed it, but... You want to see a true test of speed? Well, just wait a second. I can never do this, like, flawlessly. Not this one particularly, but the one after this that I'm gonna do. That requires the same shoes. It's such a load because... Dude, step on it. There's a timer here, as you can see. But the cutscene eats up like 5 seconds. And I'm sure they accounted for that, but it always feels like I'm cutting it very close. I'm just not even bothering with the notes. I've learned the hard way that if you want to make this cut, you ignore the notes and you just go back for them later, which kind of sucks, but I don't even think I'm going to make it this time, yeah. It's really not looking good. Okay. Whew! that was tight. You'll think you're in there, but the door starts to close and it scoops you up. It's horrible. I thought that was what was going to happen. I figured I'd drop down and it would just lift me back up, denying me entry at that last second. But I must have broken past it before it could close. Close the space. I want the honeycomb, please. Oh, I need 2. Okay, that was the environmental change I was talking about. The water down there makes that whole thing a lot less precarious, a lot more doable. Okay, that's all the notes. Obviously, if you were a pro gamer, you could do that without having to make 2 trips. I have done it. It's just really unlikely I will consistently. And there's our new pyramid. There's some notes down here, and a Banjo. This area is a death pit before the water, because it's just sand that damages you, and you can fall down here and die from fall damage too. It's a pretty steep drop. Although you'd have to be low on health, I think, to be that unlucky. Okay. I think this is the tomb, the maze. There's a maze. I always confuse this one with the matching game, but I'm pretty sure this is the maze. Oh yeah, maze time. This is the other thing in this game that just scared me to death as a kid. It's so dire. It just sounds... The danger is just so, like, impending here. I'm honestly being kind of daring by doing it this way. I don't usually do both of these on the same trip. I don't know what in the world's gotten into me. I think there's something else, too, that I'm... maybe it's so scary. I've got plenty of time, but ooh. I died here a few times when I was little. Stuck with me. I blame video games for my fear of, like, not having enough time. I think that leaves one last pyramid over here, yeah. I should grab some of these eggs, actually, just for later. Freezesy will require some, too. Not as much, thankfully. This is the one where there's the, I'll hit that later. There's a Banjo back here. We're just gonna take a dip in the sand for no reason first. And there's a, here it is, honeycomb switch. Oh, I could have jumped on. This is Gobi. He's maybe my favorite character in the game. I just think he's really funny. Gobi's always chasing a better life for himself, but he's never finding it. And I find that really relatable and funny. It's a little bit mean, but it's also hilarious. I know he's in Tui as well, but I've never finished Tui. I should do that. I should let's play Tui. Tui's great. I just haven't had time to finish it yet. Okay, I went the wrong way. There, that was really bad. That was really terrible. Wow. Oh my god. I thought the front was over there. Alright, that's the way you do that. Let the game confirm for you with the cutscene that you're in the right spot. Wait, there's a... Oh, it's back here. Egg. Banjo. Banjo, okay, cool. I love match games. Mumbo. Note. Note. Gotcha. Feather. Banjo. Mumbo. Feather. Was that here? No. Here, okay. Did I find Kazooie yet? I don't remember. Honeycomb. No, there's Kazooie. I must have found that one already. This is the egg. This is not the egg, okay. God, what's wrong with me? Egg. Egg. Oh. Oh my god. I love match games. It fails miserably, sorry. Alright. They give you plenty of time for that one. And now it's just finishing up with Gobi. And I need to get the notes around the rim of the Sphinx, and I need to get that honeycomb piece. I'll do that right now. Did I get... No, I didn't get that. Okay, I was trying to figure out if I got the other one. I always forget those. The last honeycomb in this world is in a bit of a weird spot. You'll see here in a second what I mean. Gobi finds himself all the way over here. We're going to be a little bit mean to Gobi. To help invigorate this tree and spawn our last Jiggy. This kind of lines up well because I can just go right back up here and use the flight pad to get that honeycomb piece. I am so mad right now that that happened. I swear. Here we go. Oh my god. There we go. This is not the last we will see of him either. And now, I just need to use the flight pad one more time. Oh, I thought it was going to do the disappear thing. Can I just do this, please? I might just do it this way. Yes, hell yeah. Because I want to grab these conveniently. I'd like to try to squeeze Freezy into this episode too, because I just think that the way that I want to do this is so that there's 2 per episode. Typically. Is that how I've been doing it? I've lost count. Yes, it was. Okay. Whoa, what am I doing? Anyway, 2 per episode, and then the final world is quite the undertaking. It's huge. It's very confusing. I get lost all the time in there. Even with my years of experience at this game, it's just crazy. So what I intend to do is do 2 per episode and then a whole episode dedicated to the final stage. Because it is going to require it probably. Alright, that is Gobi's Valley. So I know doing Freezy on top of this is maybe going to be a bit much, but I'm willing to push it. That was a pretty smooth Gobi. Pretty smooth Gobies. Did I talk to her? Did I talk to her? I can't remember. Oh, okay, yes. Okay. Okay, yes. I remember Sweaty Betty. Gotcha. Gotcha, babe. Besides, I think I have to do Gobies and Freezes in the same setting, or sitting. Just simply because of, they're so, like, intertwined, you know? It's only fitting. I didn't think I was gonna grab that at first. I think I got the token back here, yeah. Alright, onward to Freezy Peak. Freezy. I say that name kind of fast. This one should be a pretty quick romp. It's no bigger than Gobi's Valley, and I'm a lot better at it, I think. I don't want to speak too soon, but there are a couple of mini games in this one. I really shouldn't speak at all, because I might eat those words, but there's a couple of mini games in here that are kind of troublesome. This is killing me, having to go back and forth so much. This right here is something else. That's kind of a problem. This mini game where you guide these Christmas lights down this path. It's kind of stressful. Ooh, it's horrible. There's like a rhythm that you have to get into with this that it takes me a little bit to like find it every time. Like I don't just start cruising in this minigame ever. It's always a moment of stupid and then like brilliance. Very odd timing. It's all dependent on how you line up the munchers by how quickly or slowly you kill them. Not too bad though. I love this stage. It's so jolly. Just a good time. This is another fly through it like 3 times moment in this game. And it feels like it's a really tiny space too. Gotcha. See what I mean? This stage really does overdose on Christmas a little bit. But I love it. It's great. I love Christmas. Again, not for spiritual reasons. I just really like the aesthetic. It's just funny how like apparent it is here. I'm so excited, actually, not to get too in-depth, but here in like, I think it's less than 2 weeks away, actually. I'll be going to Chicago. I'm going by train, and I'll be at the Magnificent Mile for a few days while I wait to make my return trip. They really do that place up to the nines, I guess you'd say, with Christmas stuff. There's like lights everywhere, decorations. I don't know what other word I'm looking for, but it's awesome, and I can't wait. I'm gonna soak it up. It's gonna be banging if I can manage my trip anxiety and just, you know, get past it and just do it. I wanna. That's the important thing. I have to keep telling myself I want to. This stage kind of reminds me of Treasure Trove Cove a little bit, because there's like this centerpiece, and then everything is really kind of scattered outward from that. You got the snowman, and then there's just everything is in all directions. There's something to do, and it's easy to like think you're oh, I'm gonna go do this, and then you get hooked by something else, and you forget what you were about to do. And I do that a lot here. I usually don't care about collecting these that much, but they are useful. The snowman is such a big deal that there's so much stuff on him. I mean, these presents are needed for a Jiggy. We need 3 of them. And there's like 3 Jiggies alone, like on him, like, or around him. I think I came up here kind of prematurely, actually. Shoot. Yeah, I might have to do this again. But it's okay. Pretty easy to get up here. This is a very flight-friendly stage, so... Eggs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I was gonna fall. I need this again. You know what? No, I can do it later. I just have to remember to do it. There's another thing I can activate up there. I just forgot. I saw it as I was leaving. Hitting these guys is kind of a pain. Their animation causes them to lurch out of view very briefly. I do this a lot. I do the ground pound instead of the beak bomb, which is, well, I think is the ground pound the beak bomb, or is it? I think the aerial assault might be the buzzard whatever. I can't remember. the names. But yeah. For some reason I think that action is tied to the Z button. I have no idea where my brain gets this. So recently I've noticed I've started flubbing that up when I play this game. Whew. It just feels like such a massive success when you actually hit one of these guys. Oh, see, I did it again. Dude. Oh, it's so shameful. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can at least go back and get that Mumbo token. Not that I need it, but... I don't know why I'm doing that. It's so weird. It's B. It's B, just press B. Shoo. There's like 2 more, I think. Oh. These guys are quite the nuisance. There's our empty honeycomb, number 1. Gotcha. Was that all of them? Yep, okay. That's what we gotta go back up for. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now, since we're already flying. We're mid-flight. God, this really does burn through the feathers. Three jigs. And now we can do this. And he farts and burps and he's okay. It's often, honestly, the same, really. So now it is. So I think like the harder stuff is done, except for the race. Yeah, the race is still pretty tough. There's a lot of stuff for me to grab, like that and this token. And there is a Jinjo on one of these houses. Which one is it? I think it's behind the house. Actually, I think it might be this one over here. Yeah. I used to love this little area over here with the houses. It's so cute. It's so sweet. I don't think I'm ready to transform yet, am I? I might be. I actually might be. This is the stage where you transform and then you walk back and undo the transformation to continue the stage. So I think I actually am ready to turn. It's very weird that it's structured that way. So let's get on it then. There's a Jinjo and notes up here. So the walrus, he's just immune to the ice water. That's all he does. He's very cute though. There's a couple of specific missions that I want to do as him. Mainly this one. This is really the big one, I think. Boggy wants to race somebody, but he won't race Banjo yet. He wants to race someone smaller than him, I guess because he thinks he has an advantage because he's bigger. I don't know what the hell that has to do with his aerodynamics, but whatever. We'll do it. Oh man. When he gets in front of me, I still get a little bit of the like PTSD because he's so obnoxious. Really not very hard though. You just gotta learn how to like sharply turn these corners and let him push you forward even. Phew. No, stay away from me. I win. Sorry, my throat's getting a little dry. I think I should have got some water before I started recording. So this walrus does not like bears. He's very specious in that way, and he only likes us because we're another walrus. Another walrus. Take this, but watch out for a smelly brown bear. See, it's quite ugly. Not a very kind walrus at all. I think he's she. I think it's a she. Maybe not. I don't know. No, I think it is a guy. Mr. Walrus, feel free to have a look around Waz's cave. It's like overly inviting just because I'm a walrus. And that's a new full honeycomb. Oh my god, after this, there's only 3 stages. It just hit me. We'll be coming back in here now that Waza thinks that we're safe. I think there's 3 more jiggies. I kind of lost count. Yeah, there's 4. There's the, maybe 3. There's the Jinjo, the second Boggy Race, and the Presents. I guess that's only 3. I counted wrong, sorry. Numbers have never been my strong suit. I think I have all the presents. Alright, the second boggy is a little bit tougher, but honestly not too bad. The big advantage of this second race is that Kazooie's Talon Trot jump is pretty crazy. It seems like it really has a lot of forward momentum because using it at various places throughout the race is super advantageous to you. Fancy erase. Yes. Oh, I effed up. Oh. Oh, 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 that's bad. That is bad. Damn. Okay, never mind, we're good. We're good, we're fine. I panicked for a second there, damn. Oh, God, that sucked. What is wrong with me? I'm cutting it too tightly, I think. These corners, these turns, these curves. God, what the hell? Shoo. Oh boy. Well, see, I made it interesting. That's the excuse I'll use. Oh my gosh, what am I missing? So there's the walrus. The walrus Jinjo. And then... Whoa, what am I missing? There's presents. Oh, I never went inside the tree. Oh my gosh. I started like... See, there it is again. The ADHD. I started doing like other stuff. God, what's wrong with me? I just started doing all the flying stuff and forgot about the tree. There's a Jiggy up there waiting for us. Yeah, I need to go in here anyway. There's the last presents in here, yeah. And there she is. Ooh. Okay, now deliver the presents and I'm done. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all, and in under an hour, both stages are done. That was also on top of some lair exploration. You know. There we go. Oh, stop, Boggy. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I usually try to close these out by doing the most recent lair jiggy. I think I actually did it out of order with bubble glue, but whatever. It's not set in stone. This is what I want. Yeah. Oh, this is dicey. This is so dicey. So dicey. So close. Whew. Not bad. Can't touch the ground. Keep going. Here's our witch switch jig. Hell yes. There's something else up here? I remember there being something else, but... Oh, there's a mumbo. Token. Okay. Well, I think I will call it there. And next episode, we're going to move on to the high tier stages. I think I would say this next one is pretty up there. It's pretty crazy. It's one of my favorites too. You'll like it. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.